YouTubers. This is going to be a bit different today. We're in a cemetery called Waikumete Cemetery in Auckland, New Zealand. It's the largest and oldest cemetery in the Southern Hemisphere. It's massive. There was this small area here dedicated to the stillborn babies, and I was commissioned about 10 years ago to do a shrine wall of remembrance for the babies. It's to appeal to the siblings so that they can interact and have a really good look at all the moulds that I made. And this is where we're heading with this video, is my love of concrete, which was born from doing this job and doing the shrine wall. It's a great privilege to do this because it's not every day you get offered a shrine wall with such meaning, and hopefully some comfort to the parents and the siblings of the babies. The wall starts off at the sea, the beginning of life. So we have the mer babies here in an old flan dish, and lots of shells, seaweed and fishes and all things aquatic, and it seamlessly just comes off into the garden. The garden has got all the birds, bunnies, frogs, and you name it, it's all here. Things for the children to find. This way, darling. I want to show you something. Oh, it's special. Mother wants to show you some of these. They're mer babies. It's a seahorse.
A baby male. And penguin.
Any fishes in the big sea? There's some fish. There. Yeah, fishes.
Baby sea. Fishes.
And there's ducks. There's a duck down there. Is it pretty?
Show me that way.
Yeah, shall we see some more? You show me.
I thought someone kid.
Oh, there's a dog. Do you recognize the dog?
That way.
Okay. On this goes, and it sort of becomes more of a formal living area. We've got the table here, and it's set with the tea back into the seating here. And the whole idea was that it becomes the heart of the home, the heart being the hearth. And here's the little fireplace, and got lots of angels. Got the relevance of time here, mother and baby, little miniature tiles around the fireplace. It is middle of winter at the moment, so probably get cleaned up quite a bit for summer. So all the concrete moulds I made in my shed at home. I made hundreds and hundreds of moulds. This particular mould I made of my little sideboard at home. So here's some carved carry sideboard. So the whole 23-metre wall that comes round and ends up back in the garden is like a protective wall for all the babies. So it's like a home away from home. And as you can see from this inset in the pathway, I did a 78-metre mosaic path, and it starts off as a little trickle like a river and ends up as a thicker river, and it goes into the house. This was possibly the most important job I've ever done. It certainly had more meaning, and you know, while I was attaching this all onto the wall that was pre-made for me, I got to meet a lot of the parents that came to visit their babies here, so got to know lots of stories. You know, all of it's very sad, and life, death and the universe, and it's just a poignant reminder that you know how special children are in our lives, and how important they are, and how sad when you don't have the memories. And if this is any comfort to those parents, it's a wonderful thing, and I certainly felt that while I was attaching all these pieces. It will weather an age. It's probably looking very, very wintry at the moment because we're in the middle of winter. In the summer it's much brighter and lighter. As it ages, it's just part of life. You could call it antiquing as such. At night when I'd finish and they were about to lock up the cemetery, all the solar powered fairy lights just lit up, and it was like the babies were saying it's time to go home, Joy. And I used to take that as a nod to finish up, wash my hands and drive the long way home. So probably took me about 6 months to actually put this all together after collecting all the pieces and creating them and making them. So visiting the cemetery today is just an introduction to how I fell in love with concrete. To me it's like instant stone. It's a bit like magic. I love using it. I love its outside application, that it will never corrode and go away, and it's here forever. It's an amazing thing and I love it, and I want to share my love of concrete with you and show you what was started by this commission, and having to come up with literally hundreds of objects and some repeats like the bird, but I really just want to show you the possibilities and all the applications for your own art. I have 3 more videos coming up: how to make a latex mold, how to make a cast from that latex mold, and how to do the wonderful finishes that you can put onto that latex mold. Please join me on the next 3 videos and subscribe, like the video if you like, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.